Your actions have or will expose what they have been doing to you. Keep shining, butterflies. This individual is very underhanded, very mean-spirited is what I'm hearing, very manipulative. So what they're doing to you may not be seen in the physical. It's done in the spiritual. They're trying to spiritually imprison you. They're trying to trigger you. And they want you to act in a very immature way. They want you to act up. Almost like poking the bear. And they want you to turn on them in front of everyone so that they are seen as a victim and you are seen as the aggressor. Remember, what they're doing is on the spiritual. So if you are to react, then their plan will work. This could be someone that belongs to a friend group that you belong to. This is a past life enemy. Oh, they're a master manifester. And they manifest a lot of ill will onto others who they feel as though individuals like yourself are ruining their goals, are letting them lose control. Like this person, very mercurial. They could be a Gemini, they could be a Virgo. Please say what resonates, right? But they are very strategic. I know we can all be strategic, but this individual, their mind is like a computer and there's a glitch. They feel like you're the glitch because they're able to strategize and convince people that they are one way of being. And they may feel like you are spoiling something. They may feel like you can see through their facade. They're able to manipulate a lot of people, but they're not able to manipulate you. They're trying to flip the energies on you. They're trying to make other people feel like you are a manipulator. You don't belong somewhere. They're trying to mentally play with your mind. It's psychological with this person. It's all psychological. It's very covert, hidden. You could be dealing with a narcissist, so be very careful. Do not let this narcissist know that you know that they're a narcissist. This person may have tried to get flying monkeys and it's failed because the flying monkeys that they try to align with like you. I'm hearing for some of you, these individuals they try to align with actually prefer you over them. This person feels, this person could be a sibling. There could be a neighbor for some of you. There could be someone that you work with at work. But they want to keep you all up in your head because they feel mentally encaged and entrapped. They're trying to subtly bully you so that when you, like I mentioned before, react, they are the victim. They're trying to turn people against you. They could be jealous of a romantic relationship that you are in. They may want the person that you're with or that wants you. And they may feel like the only way to separate this bond is to make you react so that the person who they want, the object of their desire, will see them as someone to save and rescue, when all along you are the actual victim of their spiritual attacks. And how you can navigate yourself through this situation, or some of you, this is past tense, some of you have navigated yourself through the situation. Congratulations, well done. And I say that wholeheartedly when you're dealing with an annoying individual like this. But yeah, how you can navigate yourself out of this situation is to lean more towards spirit. Spirit's got you. Spirit's saying to pray and to shield yourself if you have to be around this individual, to do a protective, energetic shield over yourself. You could do this through meditation. So for instance, if you know you're going to encounter this person, and some of you, I'm hearing, you may say, I don't have time to meditate, or you could just envision that you've got a protective shield, a protective gold shield around you. So anything that this person tries to throw at you is going to bounce back. Raise your vibrations is what Spirit is saying. If you know you have to be around this individual, make sure you raise your vibrations. Listen to uplifting, positive music. Say affirmations about how amazing you are. You are powerful. You are deserving. You are capable. You are ambitious. You are a leader. You are creative. I'm hearing for some of you, Spirit is saying to focus on your solar plexus chakra. Meditate on that, even if it's for 2 minutes, because this person is trying to attack your solar plexus chakra. I just saw 555. Spirit want me to change. All right. Meditate on your solar plexus chakra. They're trying to attack your confidence. Envision your solar plexus chakra just expanding. Just focus on that in your mind's eye. Your solar plexus chakra is located above your sacral chakra, which is above, your sacral chakra is above your root chakra. So focus on your root chakra. I feel like your root chakra is strong, but focus some more on your root chakra, being sturdy, being strong. Your root chakra represents your safety, your stability. They feel like, you know, for some of you, I feel like they try to attack your stability. They may have tried to make you lose a job. They may have tried to push you out of an environment, even if it is siblings, even if it is family members or a neighbor. They may have tried to make you lose your home. So you focus on your stability even more. Take time out and do some meditations. I'm going to leave some links at the bottom of this video anyway, for you to meditate on your root chakra. Solar plexus as well. Most definitely your solar plexus. They want to attack your confidence. They want to break you down. They want you to be insecure. They want you to be feeling as though no one wants you, etc. They're trying to project an energy onto you. That could be their possible energy. So Spirit is saying, make sure you protect yourself first and foremostly. If you know you have to be around this person, protect yourself energetically and pray. Pray is extremely powerful. Pray this person's energy off you. And pray to stay grounded. Focus on your blessings. We have so many blessings. The water that comes out of our tap, the food in our fridge, having a roof over our head. Focus on the many blessings, because too often we like to focus on what's lacking. There's so much things. Like me personally, I focus on things like, oh my God, I found a big pen. Like when I'm trying to look for a pen, because I like to journal, I like to write. To other people, that's like, it's just a pen. To me, it's like, I found a big pen. I love big pens, right? And I love the colourful ones. But right now, I'll just do the black ones, right? But I'm blessed in my view because I've got a big pen and I can write in my journal now. You know, I can have a cup of coffee. I love coffee. I can do what I'm doing now and connecting with you. I love what I do. I love connecting with you. I love you guys for giving me this opportunity to do what I love. So it's about connecting to what is going right in your life and shifting your focus from what's not going right. Finding solutions as well if you do have issues, right? Because nothing is plain sailing. But shift your focus onto the great things that are occurring in your life. To have something to look forward to, your hobbies, your skills, your talents. You know, if you can't find anything at the forefront of your mind, and think about a time when you felt so happy, when you felt so abundant. For some of you, when you became a parent. For some of you, you could be birthing a new project. You could be pregnant right now, or you could be birthing a new opportunity for yourself that you did yourself. Think of a time when you accomplished a goal, where you may have won a medal or a trophy, whatever the case is. You got your degree. Shift your focus to a pleasant time. Listen to positive, high vibrational music. Stay grounded. Regardless if this person thinks whatever they think about you, know that you are sovereign. Don't downplay your position to appease this person. Don't step into their energy, because their energy is very rough and they are very bitter. They want you to be bitter. They want you to express the emotions that they feel towards you. And don't give them that satisfaction. Don't argue with them. Just act unbothered and focus on your happiness. Focus on the joys of your life and what you have to look forward to. Create opportunities that you have to look forward to. Let's shift your focus from them. They're irrelevant. Make them become irrelevant. Don't acknowledge them. They want to be seen. They want to create tension. Don't give them that satisfaction. They don't exist in your world. Don't match energy with this person. This is how they're showing up. And how they feel within is exuding onto the face. They can wait some more for your response. They want you to be bitter. They want you to step out of character. They're also jealous of your looks. And they want to dirty your energy by making you wild out, snap at them, come for them. So they will try and trigger you, but you have to stay sovereign in your power. And that's what's going to make them lose theirs. Don't lose power. Don't step into their energy. Let them keep their energy. Their energy is uninvited. They're going to have to sit in their energy. And their energy will be exposed, because once you flip this energy and stay in your power, what they wanted for you is not going to happen. You know, they may have wanted a love interest to move away from you, because that's part of their plan. They don't want people to see you in a love and light. But if you stay in a high vibration, the love that they're trying to deter from you will still continue to come your way. They are going to face karma for what they're doing. And part of their karma is to see that you are liked. People respect you. That person they want does not want them. They want you. This could be one of the reasons why they're doing it. And things will balance out. But if you stoop to their level, then you will both just be throwing energy at each other. Basically, Spirit wants you to rise above it. I know it's easier said than done. Acknowledge what's happening, but rise above it. And you will be blessed in kind. This person will be trapped in their own misery. They will expose that they are toxic and that they are obsessed with you, because if you are being cooperative, and I'm not saying you have to beg friend with this person and, you know, just use your beautiful self, right? Inwardly, outwardly. And that's another thing. Spirit is saying to keep showing up. They're jealous of your looks as well. So keep showing up. Keep being that girl or that guy. Keep showing up. Keep making an effort. Not just to appease this person, but to pour into yourself. Keep matching energy with the way that you feel inwardly, outwardly. Because this is how they feel about themselves. What's going on within is being exposed outwardly. And they want the same for you. And they get angry every time you celebrate yourself, every time you are at peace with yourself. So they're indirectly trying to disturb your peace. Spiritually though. And Spirit is saying that they are going to be exposed. This is part of their karma, because they keep playing in your energy. Spirit sees everything. Don't get it twisted. Spirit sees everything. And people will not like this energy. I'm also hearing tolerate this energy. They could get pulled up by a boss or a father figure. Some of you, it could be a sibling and they feel like your father prefers you over them, something of that sort. Or this could be the energy that they are embodying, that they're trying to throw in your direction. No, that energy is going to stick to them, because it won't have nothing to feed off you, because your vibrations will be high. Pour yourself into your hobbies and your goals. Create hobbies and goals if you can. And keep pouring love into yourself. You pouring love into yourself is going to be a repellent to this individual, because they feed off toxicity and low vibration. They will scramble when they don't get a reaction, because you're going to be exuding the light. They operate in the dark. And they won't have anything to feed off. But if you lower your vibration to their standard, then they will be excited. They'll be having a field day, because they will think that they've got you where they wanted, and now they can bind you and transfer that energy over to you, and they will be the innocent party and you will be the bully. You're dealing with a narcissist. Grey rock them. Act as if they don't exist. Act as if you don't even know that they're being manipulative and that they're throwing shade at you. They will be exposed, and people will see the demon behind that mask. People will see that they're not being cooperative. People will also witness that they're jealous of your relationship, or jealous of someone wanted to come towards you, because there's someone that's in love with you. And this person is a bitter ex for some of you, or they're just bitter because they weren't chosen, or they are jealous of the connection that you have with your father. This could be this could be a bitter stepmother that has separated you from your father for years. And then when you reunited with them, your father, they're trying to put on all the stops to separate you again.